Hi, welcome to the Abyss Tarot T.A.T. Today's pick a card is going to be May messages. So we're going to just go ahead and see what the month of May is bringing you, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at the piles. So for pile 1, we have number 35, La Chancla, which is the sandal. Okay, pile 1, La Chancla, the sandal. Pile 2 is 47, La Concha, which is the sweetbread. Okay, pile 2 is number 47, La Concha, the sweetbread. Pile 3 is number 24, La Scoba, the broom. Okay, pile 3 is number 24, La Scoba, the broom. And pile 4 is number 33, La Piñata. Okay, pile 4 is number 33, La Piñata, the piñata. Okay, so go ahead, take a look at the piles. If you feel called to pick more than one pile, go right ahead. Timestamps will be down below, and I'll see you at your reading. Bye. Hi, welcome. So for those of you who chose pile number 135 here, La Chancla, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, associated it with water. So you could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at the cards and see what you get. We're going to do 5 cards from my friend Raya's Symbols deck, and then we'll do 5 tarot. To me, May is always like, it represents abundance to me. It always represents money to me. And so here with 35 breaking down to an 8, 8 also being the only number that vibrates with abundance. Maybe this month you're going to be receiving more money. Also, May is Taurus season and then also Gemini season. So happy birthday to the May birthdays. But like I said, I am feeling abundance. I'm feeling money here. So maybe if you're a Taurus or a Gemini, maybe there's going to be more money coming. But I am feeling more money here, or almost like being charged less money than what you thought something was going to be. You know what I mean? Like you're going to pay for something or a repair, and then you think, oh, it's going to be this much, it's going to be expensive, blah blah blah, and then it turns out it wasn't so much. So it kind of saves some of that money in your pocket. You know what I mean? So I'm getting something like that. Okay, but let's go ahead and pull 5 cards. Ooh, this card wants to come out. Let's take it. Let's pull 5 of these cards, and then we'll do 5 tarot too. Okay. Look, I'm seeing the rose, and then I thought rose-colored glasses, and then look at the card that came out. Glasses. Rose-colored glasses. So maybe somebody is going to be looking at something with rose-colored glasses also in the month of May and not seeing it for what it really is. And again, this is very Pisces energy to do that. And we do have the element of water here, Pisces. So let's see what we have. Okay, there we go. 5. Your first candle is coffin, 22, sorrow, sickness, sacrifice, defeated, period of mourning, letting go of something important. Something's at an end here, something's concluding. Suitcase, burdens, resentment, anger, emotional baggage, secrets and lies, conflicted emotions, and mental strains. Wow. So we have the coffin and we have the suitcase. Like maybe somebody's moving or somebody's letting go of the baggage. So we do have the coffin with letting go. We have the suitcase with letting go of the anger. It says resentment, anger, and burden. So, it's like letting all this go. We have the red rose, 75. Passionate career opportunities. There's that money. Deep love and further commitment. Love, romance, and passion in partner. Oh, okay. So something's steaming up here in the relationship department. Maybe if you don't have somebody, maybe you're going to meet somebody, or with your person, things are just going to get deeper, more emotional, right? The connection. Okay, and then we have eyeglasses, 31 breaking down to a 4. Clear your mind, clear vision, different perspective, relaxed, watch out for conflict, and focus. Yeah, letting go of the conflicts over here, because with the suitcase in the reverse, instead of like you being relaxed and vacationing, it seems like there's going to be, difficulties and problems. So it says watch out for conflicts, relaxed, like saying relax, like let go of this over here, or don't get involved in this conflict, because there might be conflicts, and it's like don't involve yourself. We have 18 breaking down to a 9, 9, the number of completion, snuffed candle, deadlines, running out of time, stop wasting time, procrastination, end of a life phase, and a new life phase. Wow. And your first card being coffin, and your last card being the snuffed candle. Something is ending here in the month of May, because we have, look, at the beginning, we have something's ending, and the last card, again, something's ending, but it's also something's beginning, and in the middle is where we have all this stuff going on. So it's kind of like the middle of the month, the beginning of the month, at the end of the month. But here in the middle of the month, we have all this stuff going on here of, maybe conflicts, resentments, issues. But also, I mean, I'm seeing this little positive good thing here of, like, how it says, where is it? Career opportunities. Yeah, passionate career opportunities. So something that you love, something that you are passionate about. So it's like maybe you starting your own, like, line of makeup, or you know what I mean, you doing your own thing, something that you are passionate about, you doing hair, opening up a hair shop, or whatever it is, something that you feel called to do. You're going to, put the effort, the action into it to start this. Definitely a career opportunity, a change here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some tarot. Hmm. But I would be careful here with the conflict, with the burdens, the resentment, and the anger here, emotional baggage. So there could be conflicts with other people, of, like, maybe they put too much of a burden on you, or you're feeling too much weight on your shoulders. And again, it's like letting it go. Maybe you're telling them, hey, I'm letting it go. I'm not going to be the one doing all the work. Now I'm going to start my own project, my own passion project. I'm like, what am I saying? I'm gonna start my own passion project over here. So I don't know how you're gonna figure it out, but I'm not putting all the work in over here. So I'm doing my own thing over here separately. So there might be conflict with that, with you maybe saying, I'm gonna pull back a bit in whatever this is. I'm gonna pull back so I can, do me, or relax, or change things up. So there might be conflict with somebody there saying, why are you going to do that? Why are you going to leave me to hang dry? Right? Okay, so we have the Hermit in the reverse. Felony. What? The Hermit. Okay. And we have the Queen of Swords here. It says Whittle. Very interesting, because we do have the coffin and the snuffed candle, and we do have the Whittle here. We have somebody being a widow. So maybe issues or conflict with oh my goodness, these cards keep going to, that's so weird how the cards are moving to the side like that, they're like shifting. um with conflict with a female who's a widow. This is an older person, this is an older female, is what I'm getting. There might be conflict with her over the work that you're no longer going to put in, or according to them, that you're no longer, like, doing or helping out in. Okay. And we have the 3 of Cups, 41, breaking down to a 5. It says business, like business moving forward. This card is, it says business moving forward on it. It is the 3 of Cups. It is in the reverse. So again, it's like maybe having a fallout with a friend, or this female, or these people that you're like, hey, I'm gonna pull back. There is some type of, like, fallout, maybe with a friendship, or like I said, or this female. But it's also because it says you are putting your business in March. So again, it's like you're doing your own thing. You're working on what you need to work on. And that's where that conflict might be. 41, right? Breaks down to a 5, changes, choices, and challenges. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Okay. What do we have here? We have Osiris here, 23, breaking down to a 5. There's that 5 again. Changes, choices, and challenges. Feeling stuck. Okay, so we have this feeling stuck here. It says feeling impotent. Okay, so maybe somebody might have some troubles in that area, but really I'm feeling like somebody feels like their hands are tied in a situation. Maybe somebody's going to feel like you're leaving them with their hands tied, or you're like leaving them again, feeling them kind of like hang to dry. I'm getting that feeling like somebody, almost like the hanged man energy, where they're just hanging there, like they're just suspended there. And I think that's where this conflict and problem is going to be. But again, it's like you have to, there's something here that you are like changing out in your life, your career, something that you are changing out, and you're like, I'm doing what I want to do. Okay. And we have 17, the plants. Okay. So there's something here. There is something really good. There's a benefit. Says there's something like a really good benefit here. There's something like a really good idea, like something like a passion project. Again, kind of how that card was saying here. Where is it? This one? No, it wasn't that one. It was this one, the red rose, okay? Um Passion and partner, love, romance. So there's something really good here, something passionate. Okay. This could be somebody that has really light hair or like blonde hair, or maybe they dye their hair blonde, or this could be you. But this is something like a new beginning here with somebody with light hair. Okay, let's get one of these cards here and see what else we get here for you. Okay, you might have a conflict with a fire sign. I'm getting Sagittarius. Could be Aries, Leo also. And then with the Queen of Swords, it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then we have the Hermit in the reverse. That is Virgo, but I'm looking at what it says. It says felony here. Like, again, somebody, I'm getting like somebody going to jail, but it's more like going back to jail. You know what I mean? So maybe there's somebody that has already served jail time, but they're going back, is what I'm getting here with this card here in the reverse. And there's a snake. There's somebody here that has problems, that is going to jail or going back to jail. They could have problems. It could be substance problems. This is somebody that needs a way out. They need some type of help also. So this could also be the person that you've been helping, or the person you've been there for, or something like that, right? It says kicked to the curb. Look at that. Like they're getting kicked out or getting kicked to the curb, I think is what it says. Getting kicked out. And he has a suitcase and she's like pushing him out the door. So somebody is getting kicked out. And again, it might just be the feeling of this person that says you're doing this to them, or you're like, again, leaving them on their own. Look, betrayal. It says do not trust. There's betrayal here. Okay. And then look, it says getting somewhere to stay. Hotel, motel, and I don't know what that is, that word, but so this says going somewhere to stay. Going to stay to a hotel or motel because of somebody being thrown out, and that middle card was the betrayal. Okay. So maybe you're going to put somebody out and they're going to feel betrayed. Or maybe you're just leaving, right? Because again, it's like you're doing your own thing and they're feeling betrayed by it. Wow. Like I said, I feel like the beginning of May has like endings, and at the end of May there's new beginnings, but somewhere in the middle here it's kind of, a lot. To have this new beginning, we got to go through this process of these endings. Okay. No audio. No, it says, I don't hate anything about you. Okay. So this could be you saying to somebody, I don't hate you, or I don't have, ill will towards you, or somebody saying, okay, I feel you're leaving me high and dry. I feel betrayed by you, but I don't have hate towards you. Interesting. Let me get one more, please. One more. I keep hearing like somebody's being asked to leave. So I don't know if you're gonna ask somebody to leave or somebody's gonna ask you to leave, but I keep hearing like, can you leave? Can you go? Can you leave? Can you go? Like I'm hearing somebody being asked to leave with the chancla here. Okay, and I don't want to hear it. It's what it says. I don't want to hear it. So somebody, yeah, again, it's kind of like the rose-colored glasses are trying to turn a blind eye and saying, I don't want to hear it. Like, don't tell me that. I don't want to hear it, you know? And somebody's just not trying to deal with something that they have to deal with. Okay. Anything else? Any other cards? No. Okay. Well, that's all I have for you, pile one. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So for those of you who chose pile number 2, number 47, La Concha, the sweetbread, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, associate it with earth. So you could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm like, hold on. It's messages already coming in. I heard Arizona. So maybe the message for somebody that lives in Arizona, or you know somebody in Arizona, or something with Arizona, or you drink Arizona sweet tea. I don't know. Right away I heard Arizona as soon as I picked up the card right now. Also, I'm getting December. So maybe a birthday in December, or something happening in December, or going to Arizona in December, or leaving Arizona in December. I don't know. I heard December. I heard Arizona. Definitely feeling earth sign energy here with this. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some cards here for you and see what the month of May is going to bring. I'm going to be using my friend Raya's symbols deck. We're going to pull 5 cards, and then we'll pull 5 from the tarot and see what else we get. Okay. Pile 2, please. Month of May. What does the month of May look like for pile 2? Okay. Libra. Gemini. Okay. Virgo. Okay. What else? Oh, okay, I'll take these cards. Oh, they're all in the reverse. We get 2 more. With these 3 cards already, by just looking at them real quick, I haven't read them, but by looking at them real quick, I'm getting like court, like having court issues, or resolving some type of legal issue, going to court for a problem. It's almost like the feeling of like, let a judge decide. Like, you know what I mean? There's something about like a judge making a decision. Let me get 2 more, please. Okay. And we have fire. Okay. 33. Oh. And we have clock. Okay. Too many cards. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at your cards. So we have 76. Rope. You may need help or assistance holding tight to the past and past issues. Find balance before becoming stress. Something has you feeling tight, like you're stuck somewhere, or you're stuck with something and you need help because you're stuck. So again, it sounds like maybe needing legal assistance. Quill and ink, 71, breaking down to an 8. Heavy losses, tainted relationships. You may be falsely accused. Oh my gosh, what did I tell you? Like having to go to court. Let a judge decide. Rumors, beware of a. What did I tell you? Beware of a lawsuit or shady dealings. Wow. Somebody might be trying to sue you, honestly. And it's like you're going to need some type of legal assistance, or you're going to sue somebody and they need legal assistance. But something here, it says being falsely accused. Wow. 71 and 76, 70s. Could this be like somebody in their 70s, or or somebody was born in the 70s? Because I'm getting like a lot with the 70s here. I'm feeling like it's being brought to my attention, the 70s. Okay. We have 60 breaking down to a 6 with the olive branch. Delayed communications and setbacks. Powerless. Yearning for connections, miscommunication, and contract delays. Miscommunication and contract delays? And then here, be careful with shady dealings. Somebody might be trying to rip you off, and maybe you're going to sue them. Okay, we have fire, 33. Nostalgic yearning, calmness, shedding a burden, rejuvenation, transformation, rebirth, and passion. Oh, okay. I feel like this is more of like hanging out or having fun with a group of people, or maybe going like to a party or celebrating, yourself, having a celebration. Maybe you're going to celebrate a win here in this law issue. Maybe you're going to be celebrating a win here, but it says rebirth, like shedding a burden. It's almost like maybe this is coming to an end. Maybe like there's going to be a decision here where you're going to be like, shoo, okay, it's off, the weight's off my shoulders. I don't have to worry about the stress, the lies, the hassle, the court. I don't have to worry about that anymore. It's done. And then we have clock here, 20 breaking down to a 2. New opportunities, be patient, make the best out of the situation. Yeah, so again, this might be a little bit rough and shaky over here, but be patient, make the best out of the situation. Do not give up during hard times. Absolutely don't give up. Do not give up. You're going to keep pushing, okay? And this is 20, breaks down to a 2. 47 breaks down to an 11, breaks down to a 2. Yeah, so I feel like there's going to be um a sweet reward, right? The bread is sweet. It's a sweet treat, a sweet reward we give ourselves sometimes. And so I do feel like there's going to be a sweet reward for you at the end. So don't lose faith, okay? Just, keep pushing through. It's going to get better. This situation here will come to an end, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get 5 cards from the tarot and see what else we get. Oh, these cards are so big. Kind of hard to deal with them. But I really like this deck because it gives like a lot of other like meanings, not just like tarot meanings, but it gives you a lot of other descriptions and meanings, and even tells you like the person's hair color, eye color, skin color. Like, it has a lot more detail than just, like a tarot deck. Let's get 5 cards, please. Woo. And we have 79, which is the Queen of Wands. Okay, it's in the reverse, but even though it's in the reverse, it says this is a good woman here on this card. So this is a female, and it says a good woman, female energy. We have the Queen of Diamonds here, and then here she is the Queen. I think she's the Queen of Wands, though, but could be an earth sign or a fire sign, but this is a female that is a good person that's going to help you. This person is going to help you. This person might even be like your lawyer, honestly. She might be like your legal defense. This woman here that's in the reverse, earth, fire element, and we do have the fire card here with shedding a burden. So she's going to help you some way. She's good. Whatever she is or whoever she is, it says she's good. She's a good woman. So this person is going to help you, I think, with getting you out of this tight spot here. Okay, and then we have the 10 of Swords here in the reverse. 62 breaking down to an 8. This is crying. It says crying. It says, shedding tears over something, but it could be like over money too, is what I'm getting. Shedding tears maybe over money. So again, maybe getting sued and being stressed out and like, oh my gosh, why are they suing me? Or am I going to lose my house? Am I going to lose my car? My whatever, it's like being almost kind of like really stressed out over an issue. But again, this difficulty, it's like it's going to get better. You're going to get that sweet reward at the end. Just keep pushing. Okay, we have another queen here. And she's in the reverse. This is the same one that pile 1 had. Okay, so this is 65 here with this Queen of Swords. And oh my gosh, so we have these 2 queens, right? And this is the good woman, and this one says this is an evil woman. Okay, so we have 2 people here, one that's going to help you, and then there's the other woman who is going to screw you. This female, she could have light hair. And the female that is going to help you, she could have like brownish reddish hair, like that light brown. Okay, but this woman here, 65 here, she's going to try to screw you, and it could be in a legal way. And she's right underneath the olive branch in the reverse. Yeah, she's not trying to do anything good. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we have the 4 of Wands in the reverse, but it says right here we also have the 4 of Diamonds, and it's 70 breaking down to a 7. But again, this is money. Like, this is money. This is finances. This is like, it's building up for you. What has been trying to get taken away from you is going to build up for you. Wow, now my ear is ringing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, your spirit guides are going to help you. Wow. Okay. Your spirit guides are going to help you with this prosperity. They're going to bring prosperity in. I'm seeing your spirit guides go like this, like they're giving you prosperity. Wow. Okay, we have 76, the 10 of Wands, also 10 of Diamonds on this card. It's in the reverse, and it says obstacles. So yeah, under with the clock, it's underneath the clock. And again, remember, there are obstacles here, and the clock says yes, even though there's obstacles, there's difficulties, give it time, keep pushing, give it time. It's not going to come quickly, but it is going, to happen where it's going to get better, and you are going to have that sweet reward. Okay, so there are obstacles here, there is some difficulties here. Okay, let's get you some of these cards, and I think that will be it. You are going to let go of this burden, this lawsuit, whatever this is, or somebody trying to sue you or screw you. I mean, they're not going to win. It's not going to happen. It might look that way. It almost seems like things aren't in your favor at first, but then things turn around. And like I said, your spirit guides at the end, they're going to come in and they're going to help you. Definitely give you a helping hand here. They're putting in work already. They're already putting in work before it even happens. Wow. Okay, and this says, I don't want to hear it. Okay, so this pile 1 also had this card. It says, I don't want to hear it. So somebody doesn't want to hear something. Somebody doesn't want to deal with something. And this could be you also maybe being overstressed and maybe shutting yourself out. Okay. And this one says, I trapped you. This says, like, lying, cheating, finding proof, trapping somebody. And again, here with the legal issues, it's almost like somebody, again, is trying to get you stuck, right? Trying to make you feel like you're tied up with this rope. This first card, you may need help or assistance, okay? Yeah, and it's like somebody's trying to tie you up, have you tied up, or have your money tied up, or your life tied up, really, Somebody's just being an a-hole, really. Okay, so this one says anger. Wow. And you do have the fire card here. Look at that. And look, he has all this fire coming from him. Like I said, this could be a fire sign or an earth sign that you are dealing with. But somebody's very angry. They get very angry because it almost seems like they're winning. But as we get towards the end here of the situation, it doesn't look so much that way anymore. And I think that's where that anger comes in. Okay, so we have reorganized. Look at that. So maybe things are going to get reorganized. Things are going to get fixed for you. Again, there's going to be like assistance here from somebody where they're going to help put things in order, put things in perspective, and they're going to help you. Somebody's going to help you reorganize here. Definitely, I feel like an earth sign. Okay, let me get one more, please. And it says fighting for you. Reclaiming what is yours. Love is a battlefield. Okay. I don't know what that last part. Love is a battlefield. Reclaiming what is yours. Fighting for what you love. Wow. And she has on a boxing glove. This is definitely a fight here. A fight you have to stay in. Because again, your spirit guides are going to like give you that helping hand. This is a fight you have to stay in. This is a fight you have to continue. You have to fight for what is yours. So somebody, again, it's like trying to take something from you or keep you stuck. Trying to block you. Trying to block you. But keep pushing. You're definitely going to have help from somebody. Not just your spiritual team, but like I said, there's a woman here who's going to help you. And she's good at whatever this is. Like, could be like spiritually helping you, right? She could be like a practitioner and do something to help you, or it could be a lawyer or whatever, you know. She probably gives like legal advice or something, but she's whatever it is that she does, she's good at it. She's going to help you. Okay. All right. Well, that's all I have for you. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So for those of you who chose pile number 324, La Escoba, the broom, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, I've associated it with air. So you could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, what I heard right away with you was that you need to cleanse your energy. But not only that, but it's almost, okay, let me tell you what I do. And this is what I'm kind of getting that you need to do. So usually like in the mornings, if I remember, I try, and or like when my day's kind of being shitty, what I do is I keep repeating to myself. I surround myself with the energy of positive light that no negative energy can cross. All negative energy must leave, only positive energy can stay. All negative energy must leave, only positive energy can stay. And I'm getting like you need to do that or something like that. Okay, this is what I'm getting for you for the month of May. And then we do have the broom, and the broom is about cleaning, right? But it's not just about cleaning like our area, our space. It's about cleaning energy. So like I said, I'm definitely feeling like you need to do something like that where you are cleaning the energy, because May might have some like um negative energy or negative vibes in your space, like your own space, like your body, your vessel, in your energy, or your home or your work or wherever. But I'm feeling like there might be some negative energies, and that's why I'm getting the feeling of like you need to do what I do, when especially when I'm feeling those crappy days, like the energy's off or something's being thrown at me. I definitely do start to envision that circle of white light surrounding me. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some cards for you. We're going to be using my friend Raya's symbols deck. We're going to get 5 cards from the symbols deck, and then we'll get 5 cards from the tarot, and we'll see what else we get. Okay. I feel like for you, May is going to be a month where you're around a lot of people, like around a lot more people than what you normally are around. Okay. So I don't know if maybe you don't see too many people, you know what I mean? Or you're not, or you don't work with too many people, or you're not around too many people. But I feel like May, you're going to be around more people. And again, that's probably why I'm feeling like you need to cleanse your energy, because there might just, there's going to be like more people around you. Is what I'm feeling. Okay. Pile 3. What is May looking like for pile 3, please? Pile 1 and 2 were more like Okay, sorry about that. My phone shut off because my alarm started going off. I forgot I had set an alarm for something. And then after the phone shut off, somebody was passing by really fast, like in a car, like revving it up really fast. And then also my security camera started going off because there was somebody like in front of the house, and it was just like a lot of things started going on all at once. And again, that's what I was saying. I feel like with you, it's going to be kind of like a lot of energies around. So again, maybe needing to clean. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your cards. See what we have here. We have the knot 49, life, everlasting, commitments, love, loyalty and love, independence, friends, success and difficult endeavors, and freedom. So whatever this knot, this difficulty is, it's going to be untied, especially because it's the first card and it's in the upright. It's not in the reverse. All the other piles have had their cards be all in reverse. Your knot is in the upright, which again, it's very positive because that knot is about to come undone. You know, those difficulties are about to come to an end, or they're about to kind of ease up and let go. And again, needing to cleanse your space, right? Let me get... Oh, we have snow, 81 breaking down to a 9. Merriment, look at that. Youthfulness, romance. We have this love on this card and romance on this one. Hibernation, deep thoughts, purity, innocence, peace, and tranquility, and fun. So we have merriment and we have fun here, okay? And then we also have success, success in difficult endeavors, and freedom. So whatever has been slowed, tied up, and all the other two piles also talked about like being tied up or feeling tied up for the month, like having those difficulties. But with you right away, it's like you had the knot untying. And then we have the happiness here, the merriment and the happiness and the fun with this next card for you. So it looks like your month of May is going to be more positive. But again, clean your area, your space from all those energies. There will be a lot more energies in May for you. Okay, let me get two more. Oh, no, too many, too many. One more. Okay, one more. It's too many cards. We'll take this one too, even though it's... Okay. So we also have 90 breaking down to a 9. So we have 81 breaking down to a 9 with snow. And then we have with the torch on, also breaking down to a 9. So look, we have the water and the fire. Might be dealing with a water sign or a fire sign. Attracting attention from suitors. Oh, and then your first card does say love. Attracting attention from suitors, recognition in life, promotion, ideas. Hard work will be rewarded, and happy. So here we have merriment, we have fun, we have freedom, and we have happiness here. Okay. We have stars, 85, freedom. Freedom again. That's the second card with freedom. Your first card, the knot untying, is freedom, and then we have stars with freedom. You're going to get some type of recognition too, is what I'm getting. Maybe out of like all the people, and there's going to be a lot of people, out of all the people in the group or your job or your area or your niche or whatever, you're going to get recognition. You're going to like stand out. Okay, freedom, dreams coming true, divine guidance, enlightenment, good luck, destiny, and enlightenment. Wow. Divine guidance, good luck, destiny, enlightenment. Yeah, there's positive things here for you. Okay, we have fog, 37. Things are not what they appear. Work through the issues that arise. Problems will be resolved eventually. Exactly. Yeah, this knot will be untied, you know? So whatever problems there are right now, it's going to come to an end, because what does the snow do? It freezes things. It stops things. It's kind of like oh gosh, I can't think of it, but it puts things on hold, or it pauses them, or it just, you know, it makes them not move anymore. So whatever this difficulty is, it's going to stop, basically. Okay, problems are going to be resolved. And then we have the Bible in the reverse. Number 7, narrow-minded, guilt, lies, deception, disagreements, broken relationships, and misguided. So you might have, you know, with the fog here, with the fog, and then with the Bible in the reverse, it's like maybe you're going to see things about certain beliefs that you had that you're like, huh, that's not really what I believe, or that's not really what I feel anymore. Or you might see through somebody's lies about, maybe they use religion as a way to kind of cut people down, or or to exclude people, or you know what I mean. And you're going to see through that. You're definitely going to see through that. Okay, let's get you some cards. Okay. Okay. So we have 59, okay? 7 of Swords. And then with 7 of Spades here, number 59, breaking down to a 5. Good advice. It says you're going to be receiving good advice from somebody. Okay, then we have the 7 of Wands here. 73, breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1 with conferences. So you have good advice and you have conferences. You're going to be probably, again, meeting with a group of people or co-workers or something like that. But again, you're standing out, you're shining. You're the one that they're like looking to, right? And maybe you're revealing, like, maybe you're revealing to them that things aren't what they thought, right? So there's something here with this. But you're definitely the one that's standing out and shining in May. You're going to have a lot of people around. There's going to be a lot of people around you. Okay, we have 54 breaking down to a 9 with the 2 of Swords here in the reverse, the 2 of Spades. Fakeness. This is falsehood. Somebody's going to be fake with you. You're going to get a lot of attention. It says attracting attention from suitors, and then here we have fake. So you're going to be able to see that there's going to be, again, a lot of people fake around you, and it might be people that are like thumping those Bibles, and you're going to be able to see through it, or people that are pretending to have this mask of like, I'm such a good person, I'm such a righteous, holy person, and they're not. It's false. There's a falsehood here that you're going to see through it, and you're also like showing other people is what I'm seeing. So again, there's a lot of people around you, and May, there's a lot of eyes on you. And again, clean your energy. There's going to be a lot of energies, a lot of people around you where you do stand out and you do shine, but at the same time, you're going to have a lot of fake people also. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles and also the Ace of Clubs here, 25 breaking down to a 7, and it says power. You're going to get some type of power. It's underneath the stars, freedom, dreams coming true, divine guidance, enlightenment, good luck, destiny, enlightenment. This is like you're something that you're destined for. You're destined for something bigger. You are definitely destined for something bigger. You're also destined for money, and maybe you've been working really hard for this. That's what I'm also seeing, a lot of hard work. So it's not like an inheritance or a lottery ticket, or it's not money that's going to fall in your lap like that. This is like something that you've put a lot of work into, but it's also something that you are destined for power, for money. And again, you being the star that stands out. Okay, so why do we have the Bible and the fog? Okay. Oh, we have the Empress in the reverse. This is the Consultant. It's even though it's in the reverse, this is like a positive meaning here. It says like consulting people, guiding people, having people, where you give them like answers and clarity. And so, this la consultante, la consultant, la consultante. Yeah, this is consulting people. And then here, the first card being good advice. So you're somebody that gives people good advice. Again, maybe you give them advice. I can't talk. Advice about this, about the fog and this Bible in the reverse. You might give them advice, on things, on how, to figure things out and see things clearly, and have clarity over things. We do have a snake behind her. The snake is behind her. And then we do have the tree with the apples on it. So again, it's maybe like saying, how they say that she bit the apple, Eve bit the apple and messed up everything, right? Ruined everything for her and Adam. But it's kind of like there's like something hidden, and almost seeing like the truth from that, right? There's something here. There's a new beginning here for you. You're definitely standing out. Okay, let's get you some more cards. What is this? Okay, let's get you 5 cards. This one wants to come out. Oh, last pile also got this card. It says fight for what you love, reclaiming what is yours. And then it says love is a battlefield. This is in Spanish, okay? So I'm like translating them here, but yeah, so fighting for what you love, reclaiming what is yours, and love is a battlefield. And she's wearing a boxing glove, okay? So I feel like it has to do with this also, with this fighting for what is yours, fighting for what is already destined to be yours, right? You know, having power, and I mean, and not just power is like where you control people, but it's just freedom, dreams coming true. It's that power of like, I'm free to be me. I'm free to do what I want, um, make my own choices. Enlightenment, yeah. Yeah, also with this Empress here in the reverse, I do feel this enlightenment here. And again, it's kind of like you um, having your own story and not the story that you've been told to read, but it's like you feeling that story from within, like what is your truth, right? It makes me think of like when we see like a video, right, on like a, let's say like a money ritual, and it says like wrap the candle in the bay leaf and then write the money amount you want on the bay leaf and then burn it and burn the candle and blah blah blah. Like the video, it'll give you the whole steps on how to, how to do this like money ritual or whatever. But you're watching it and it's like, okay, you can do the same thing, right? You can do it exactly how it says, kind of like how it's in the book, how the video is. But at the same time, you might feel like, well, I don't feel like incorporating the bay leaf or writing the amount on the bay leaf and burning it. I feel like um, putting cinnamon on the candle before I light it. And I feel like putting coins around the candle before. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you feeling your own truth. You feeling, okay, the video was great. It was, to watch and maybe take little bits of it from here and there. But really, what I feel intuitively, what I feel inside me is what I know is best, that's going to work for me. And then you'll do it your way, your own way, and that ends up manifesting. It still ends up working. So even though it works for that person in the video and how they do it, yours might be different because for you it feels different, and for you, you might feel like, well, this is how it is for me, you know. So anyways, it feels something like that here. Oh my gosh, these cards are just repeating, seriously. This one says I trapped you. Okay, it says finding proof, lies, and almost, what is this? It's like somebody trying to get you stuck. It says I trapped you, finding proof, lies, but it's also the feeling of like somebody is purposely trying to get you stuck in it, and it's like you getting out of that stuckness or having to figure a way out of it or your own way. Is what I'm also getting. And again, cleaning that energy. Okay. So it says enjoying the snacks or something like that, it says. So something about like, here, get the popcorn, sit back and enjoy the show and not involve yourself in dramas, right? Just be there for the comments and not involve yourself in some type of drama. And somebody might try to bring you drama because we do have somebody trying to get you stuck or trying to get you in trouble or trying to argue with you or say you're deceptive, right? Okay. And it says montar, climbing, what is this? What does this say? Mm. No, I'm like, what does this say? This does make me think of drama too. Like, you see how she's kind of like dancing up on stage, and how it says here, like, just get the popcorn, and there's like the curtain, like the theater curtain, and she's like dancing on stage. So again, somebody's going to be doing their little dance, right? Somebody's going to be doing their little dance of deception, and you're just going to sit back and watch, right? But also, you're going to fight for what is right for you. Okay, let me get one more, please. One more. The last card doesn't want to come out. Oh, it says the wrong encounter. Look at that. These two are arguing here. Might be, put these back. It might be arguing over like political views or something like that. But again, fight for what is right for you, for what your beliefs are, but also don't let somebody drag you into something, or into somebody else's fight, is what I'm also getting here. Almost like I don't know, like a lot. I'm getting like a lot of people, like a group of people, maybe like a protest or something. But I'm getting like a lot of people here in a fight together. Very interesting. Hmm. Very interesting here with these cards. I wonder what your month is going to be like. I feel like there's a lot of people, like a lot of energies and a lot going on. There's gonna be a lot going on for you, honestly. But also here we do have love. We do have love. We do have money coming in. We do have you standing out. Maybe being a speaker somewhere, right? Because again, it's like people are looking to you for that advice. People are looking to you for answers. People are looking to you in May for some type of light illumination, some type of light, to light the way or something like that. That's what I'm getting. Hmm. All right, well, that's all I have for you. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, welcome. So, for those of you who chose pile number 433, La Piñata here, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so, for this pile, associated with fire. So, it could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? I'm hearing that you're going to be filling your pockets up pretty soon. So, this might be money. This might be money coming in because I'm hearing you're going to be filling your pockets pretty soon. So definitely feeling fire here. Definitely feeling the fire energy. Um could have to do with work, like getting moved, but like to something better, like a better position, or finding something that you're more qualified for, like something that is better suited for you. I'm also feeling like you're going to be sleeping better in May, maybe even having a hard time sleeping, maybe even drinking a lot of coffee too, because what I'm seeing is coffee cups. So maybe you've been drinking a lot of coffee, but maybe you're going to drink less, because I'm getting this feeling of like you're going to be sleeping better in May. Okay, we have the Crown 26 breaking down to an 8. You may need help from others. Disappointments and anxiety brewing. Jealousy, bad relationships with others. Ooh. And she looks so fire sign, doesn't she? Look at her with her crown, looking like a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It's in the river, so you might have some haters, especially, like I said, I feel like you're going to be filling your pockets up in May. So, hmm, jealousy here. It says jealousy, bad relationships with others. 26 breaking down to an 8. 8 is the number that vibrates with abundance. Hmm. Okay, we have Shell 95, immortality, inner growth, strength, protection. Strength reminds me of the strength card, Leo energy, fire. Protection against evil, divine messages, resilience and determination, mindset shift. So coming out of this shell, right? Coming out of the shell, and again, it says inner growth, but it says strength also, but it's also like you coming out of your shell and growing more, not just like mentally, but it's like spiritually growing, like you're outgrowing this shell. So again, it's like I said, I feel like you're going to be moved to something better, something more suited, something. There's like a leveling up here, but we do have jealousy here also. I'm getting Cancer. You might be a Cancer sign, or the jealousy might be coming from a Cancer. We have 29. Dove. It's in the reverse. Unexpected death. Oh, frustrations, misery, feeling caged. Oh my gosh, all the pilos have had this feeling of feeling caged, feeling caged, loneliness, unpleasant surprises, and unhappiness. 29 breaking down to an 11. This could be getting news, with especially with the dove here, getting news of somebody passing away. Unexpected death. Yeah, you're probably going to be getting news of somebody um crossing over. Hmm. Interesting. We have the quill and ink, 71 breaking down to an 8. Heavy losses. Oh, tainted relationships. You may be falsely accused. Oh my goodness. I think pile 1 or pile 2 had the same card. You may be falsely accused. Rumors. Beware of a lawsuit or shady dealings. You definitely do um have some hater energy here. Jealousy, honestly, people that don't like to see other people succeeding. To the feeling that I'm getting, it's that misery loves company thing, and so somebody that's like a very miserable person, they want others to feel that way. They want others in that same type of energy that they're in. Instead of trying to get themselves out of that misery, out of that energy, they want to like everybody else to crawl in with them. Heavy losses here, an unexpected death, and this is a quill here, bird feather. um you also might get a sign from somebody that's crossed over. You might find a feather, or again you might even see a dove or some type of bird, that is just going to give you that feeling that like that's the message from them, that's the connection with them. But something here with a bird or a bird feather, it's like somebody that's crossed over is going to be there to talk to you, like to give you that reassurance that they are with you. 23 breaking down to a 5, changes, choices, and challenges. Look, like I said, you're going to be lining your pockets in May, and we do have the coin here, and then we have like somebody just being a hater on it. And here we have the coin, productivity, success, duality, spiritual peace. And the dove is about peace, spiritual peace, right? Spiritual peace, health, harmony, pay raise. What did I tell you? Promotion and recognition. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Mm-hmm. Definitely. There's going to be more money here for you in May. But we also have news of a loss here, of somebody passing away. But I'm also hearing that this person isn't going to have like a tragic passing. That's going to be almost like a peaceful, like when to sleep, and something like that is what I'm getting too. A more peaceful passing. So this could be an older person, like a grandparent or something like that. Somebody older. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get some tarot and see what else we get. I like this deck because it's not just like tarot, but it gives you like other words, numbers, other elements. It's a mix. This deck has a mix of things. So I like using this deck. Just don't really use it because the cards are so big. Too big for my hands. Okay, so we have 26 breaking down to an 8. We have the 2 of Pentacles here. Also the 2 of Clubs. This is obstacles. Yeah. Obstacles here for you in your growth and your progress. It's almost like, again, somebody with their jealousy might try to lie or might try to, I'm hearing sabotage whatever you're like getting, because something you're definitely getting it. Okay, let's just say, like, there's no ifs or ands about it. You're getting this coin, you're getting it, but somebody there is going to kind of try to be like, mess it up. Okay, we have 64 breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1. We have 11 here, which would be the Knight of Swords. Also, we have the Page of Spades here, though. Yeah, this is the Page of Spades, the Knight of Swords, 64 breaking down to a 10 with a 1. And when it says military, this could be a military person here, or you could be in the military, but we have somebody in the military here. Protection against evils, divine messages. Wow. And he has a sword, almost makes me think of Archangel Michael, giving you that divine protection. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles, but we also have the Queen of Clubs here, the Queen of Pentacles. and 36 breaking down to a 9. 9, the number of completion. It says a woman with dark skin. So this could be a woman with dark skin here that is bringing you the coin, or this could even be you. This could even be you here, okay? And then we do have somebody here coming in from the military, or like I said, almost like an angelic presence too, because this does say divine protection against evil. There's just somebody very hateful, honestly, but I do feel like you do have divine protection from somebody trying to like mess this up, because again, you're going to get that coin no matter how they try to mess it up. No matter how this person tries to mess it up. Okay. And we have 10 here, the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, which is also, we also have the Knight of Clubs, and 35 breaking down to an 8. And this is also a young person, also it says of dark skin. So we have a young person of dark skin, and we have a woman of dark skin here too. And like I said, the woman could be you, or it could be a woman of dark skin that is bringing you that pentacle. We also have a young person here. We have a young person here also bringing in that pentacle. And almost seems like this young person here is happy for you getting that coin. This could even be like your kids, like, yay, you got a pay raise, more stuff for us. But they are happy. This person is happy that you are getting that coin. Or this could be, even be your friend, you know, your friend at work. Maybe they're younger than you, or yeah, or new. They could be new or could be younger, but it seems like this person is happy for you. Okay. Okay, and then we have Temperance here in the reverse. Temperance is about balance, right? But it's in the reverse, so something being off. Again, it's underneath the coin, but this is also with like the, like it talks about, like here it talks about like spirituality. So again, I feel like you are spiritually protected, even though somebody's kind of trying to like mess things up for you with that coin. It's in the reverse. Somebody's trying to mess it up, but you're still going to get it. This could be a Sagittarius fire sign, or you could be a Sagittarius, but somebody trying to mess it up for you. This could be also somebody that has like toxic habits, like they could have a drinking problem. This is somebody that could drink a lot. It's a heavy drinker, heavy partier, something like that. And I feel like they're jealous of you, whoever this person is. Could be a feminine or a masculine, but I feel like this person is jealous of you once you announce, or it's like discovered that you are getting this coin, that this, you know, this promotion, this raise, this new job, whatever this is. You're gonna have somebody hating on that. Okay, let me go ahead and get some of these cards here for you, and I think that will be it. Oh, okay. It says somebody is getting the tea. So somebody might be trying to get the tea on you, trying to spy on you. And not only is he drinking tea, but it looks like he has, I don't know, like he's drinking here something like little shots of something. So maybe he has booze in his drink or something, but it could be this person. Like I said, there could be somebody that is a um a heavy drinker. Oh, and it says take notes and action. But when it was in the reverse and I looked at it real quick, to me it almost looked like it said tower moment, you know? But it's in Spanish and it says take notes, action. So taking notes, some look, watching on camera. And here again it says somebody is watching you. Somebody's getting that tea on you. Again, you have somebody that is going to try to mess things up for you. but they're not going to succeed. Depression. We have depression here. And yeah, and it's right with the other cards here of maybe somebody passing away. So this is definitely understandable. You know, the month of May also having this kind of feeling, this emotion here, where there might be some depression in hearing this news of somebody. And this says going somewhere to stay, hotel, motel, and I don't know what that other word is. So maybe also traveling, having to go somewhere. And he's dressed in a suit, and it's like all dark here at the hotel. So maybe like needing to travel, maybe for like somebody's service or, you know, something that is like it's not for pleasure is what I'm like trying to say, because he's dressed in the dark suit, so it's not like he's there for staying at the hotel or going to a hotel for vacations. Almost like he has to go there. He had to travel that distance to go. So it could be, you know, work related, or it could be because of like having to travel for somebody's service. So in May, you might be staying at a hotel, motel, Airbnb, something like that. Oh, look at that. And I mean, if we just take this letter off, we know what that is, right? What kind of shop that is. So, yeah. So we know what that is. We know what that says. So maybe in the month of May, you travel to one of these shops, right? You know, you might go into one of these shops here, drop some coins underneath the coin card, right? So you might drop some coins at one of these shops in May. Okay, no problem there. Nothing wrong with that, right? Do what you got to do. Do what you want to do. Whatever. Um. So okay, so that's all I have for you. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.